Hey everybody, I'm Clifford Stumby, the pop song professor, and welcome to my channel where we make English class awesome by talking about song lyrics. Today we're talking about I Love You by Billie Eilish, and this is going to be really interesting because I Love You actually seems to be part of a three-part series that you might not realize if somebody didn't tell you. There we go. Basically, the track right before Listen Before I Go, and then we have I Love You, and then the song right after Goodbye, all three of those three titles are meant to make a statement. Listen, before I go, I love you. Goodbye. And it's especially interesting because Listen Before I Go is probably about suicide. I Love You sounds like it's about the same relationship that's kind of being talked about in Listen Before I Go. And then Goodbye serves as like this very sad sort of allusion to suicide, but also as a way to say, hey, the album's over. So there's a lot going on here. I Love You is the middle one. It's one of the most sentimental songs on the entire album by Billie Eilish, and it's also supposedly one of her favorites. I Love You is about a complicated relationship that isn't always happy, as obvious by the songs that come before and after, and there's a lot more going on here than meets the eye. If you guys want me to explain Listen Before I Go ahead and give me a comment letting me know, and we'll see if that happens. Before we jump into those lyrics for I Love You, I am going to take a quick look at some lyrics from Listen Before I Go. She sings, "Take me to the rooftop, I want to see the world when I stop breathing," which suggests suicide by jumping. "Turnin' blue, tell me love is endless, don't be so pretentious, leave me like you do." And I'm not going to get into explaining all of that song, but obviously that's still the same rocky relationship mentioned in I Love You, and it's her saying, hey look, I need to tell you some stuff before I go, and I want to see the world in a certain way, but it is coming to an end. And this is especially heartrending and difficult to hear because if you've read any of the interviews about Billie Eilish and her newfound fame, like, it's not really treating her well. Like nightmares and night terrors and sleep paralysis and things like that, she's explained to reporters or journalists that they've gotten worse for her as she's gotten more famous. She's had more anxiety or more depression, and it's just been really, really difficult for her, actually. Now, I don't want to comment too much on her mental health because I don't purport to know exactly what she's going through or what's going on, but maybe we can see what she has left for us to learn in the song I Love You, something that at least in a small way harkens to the positive side of things. She sings, "It's not true, tell me I've been lied to. Crying isn't like you, what the hell did I do? Never been the type to let someone see right through." She says, "It's not true, tell me I've been lied to." What is she referring to there? Is she saying, you know, you cheated on me, tell me that that's not true because I still want to believe in you? Is it something good that she doesn't want to hear? The answer definitely will surprise you. It surprised me anyway. But she says, it's not true. Tell me I've been lied to. I don't want to believe it. Whatever this thing is, I want it to cease to exist. Crying isn't like you, so it's made this other person emotional too, either her response or the thing that they said. And she like lashes out in anger. What the hell did I do? Never been the type to let someone see right through refers to her getting vulnerable in this relationship and not wanting any of it. In the chorus, we hear, maybe won't you take it back? Say you were trying to make me laugh and nothing has to change today. You didn't mean to say, I love you and I don't want to. So the thing that this person said is I love you. It's the title of the song. Billie Eilish has heard this and she's saying, no, I don't want this. I don't want our relationship to go this direction. But she admits, I love you and I don't want to. Now, she doesn't get into why or why not she doesn't want to love this person, but the thought of this relationship going to that level of depth is frightening for her. She wants the person to just pass it off as a joke so they can keep going in the comfortableness of whatever level the relationship was at. In verse 2, up all night on another red eye, referring to a very late flight. I wish we never learned to fly. Maybe we should just try to tell ourselves a good lie. Didn't mean to make you cry. And so that up all night could be the context of when she had this conversation with this person, wishes they had never learned how to fly. That would mean it'd be a lot harder for her to be able to go to concerts, which apparently is something she doesn't always enjoy. But maybe we should just try to tell ourselves a good lie. Didn't mean to make you cry, and that's probably because of her response to what this person said. The bridge refers to the smile that you gave me even when you felt like dying. This person felt like dying because of how she responded probably, or because he was so embarrassed with what he said, took such a big risk. And then she says in the outro, so keep in mind, she's been keeping this guy at arm's length the entire song. In the outro, they're gonna get a little bit close. She says, we fall apart as it gets dark. I'm in your arms in Central Park. So that's Central Park in New York. And she kind of caves a little bit. She's in his arms. She's kind of succumbing to the love, I guess. There's nothing you could do or say. I can't escape the way I love you. I don't want to, but I love you. Now, if it were me, I don't know how I would feel about somebody saying they don't want to love me, but they do. But I'm assuming that this guy was like, Cool, I'll take it. So this song seems to be about something that happened, I don't know, but near the beginning of the romantic relationship, but a little bit after a friendship. So they know each other. She knows him well enough to know that she doesn't want to love him, but she knows him well enough that she still eventually does admit that she does. You know, obviously it's a conflicting song. She feels two different ways about this person who's telling her that he loves her. It's a difficult situation for her to be in, especially with the stuff that she's going through, and especially if you contextualize it between listen before I go and goodbye. She's going through some rough stuff, and so maybe part of the reason she doesn't want to love this guy is just because she thinks there's something wrong with her. Guys, it's a deep song. There's lots more to be said about the song. I'd love to hear your favorite line from the song and why in the comments. And if you want more Billie Eilish videos, check out my explanation of Bad Guy by her, and then my listing of all of her songs ranked before the new album came out. That's all for now, and I look forward to continuing this conversation with you guys. Talk to you later.